Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this just will be a little kind of a yarn chat, a shorter video. I have two projects that I made that I wanted to talk to you guys about. One of them specifically showing you a kind of yarn, and then kind of talk about some ideas I have coming up. I did finally get to knit another hat with this big twist ombre. In fact, I had spoken to a lady in the yarn aisle who was getting some yarn at the time, and she had got this yarn and said she didn't love it. She didn't like the ombre look that it had, and so I was interested to see what it looked like. And I made a hat with it, and you guys, I actually really loved it. It started with a darker yarn right on the bottom, which I pretty much got almost perfect for when I changed from the knit purl to just knitting. So it looks like it's just the brim. And then here's the light blue into a little darker blue. So yeah, I think it very much looks ombre. Kind of would have liked it to be the opposite, like dark, but maybe I just started on the wrong end of the yarn. You know what I mean? I would have liked it to be maybe dark blue, medium blue, white blue, dark blue, medium blue. But anyway, it came out perfect with the brim being dark blue. I did get a bunch of this big twist. I want to say it was $2.99. So I have another blue hat. I am working on another blue hat, which is in the living room. And that one is with a red heart stripes. I don't know where and when I got that one. It has a price tag on it for $2.99. So that one is coming out really nice. I really like that hat. That'll be in the next video. So this next project was kind of a spur of the moment. I saw, you know, when you're scrolling through your Facebook and you see in your groups, and I saw this Kleenex holder that I thought was hilarious. And I was like, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that right away. And so starting, I wanna say Saturday, I ran a couple errands in the morning, and then I sat down and I started making it. And then here, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Isn't this great? So I'm using, to make the head of this old fella, I'm using dark ivory, and I had this big cake just standing there, or big yarn skein standing on the floor, and I center pulled. And basically I just measured a tissue box. I actually walked to the CVS because we live nearby one, bought two things of tissues, two for $4, and I would crochet and measure it on the actual box so that I could get the dimensions right. And under his nose is where the slit is for this. I probably should have made his nose a little bigger. And so I just measured all those dimensions. I sewed them together. Then at first I used some remnants of mandala because I didn't have, believe it or not, in this hoard, I did not have a solid big twist gray, or I love this yarn, or red heart. I had some sparkle, but I didn't have just a solid gray. So at first I was using some remnants of a mandala. For a couple projects, I went through and broke up all the mandalas by color so I could color control it. And you can kind of see that gray in there, but it's a weight 3, so it just didn't look thick and bushy like an old guy's hair. And there's his eyebrows. So and then for his eyes, it's big twist white, big premier black. And then I actually used some of this ombre for his eyes, the blue. So then after that, I posted a picture. In fact, I still look at it and I feel like it needs more. He also has a mustache down there. So I have another remnants. This, my stepmom had made a sweater for Maddie, and I want to say it's possibly acrylic, but she got it at a local yarn shop. I have no idea what brand it is. If you watch this, you can type it in the comments. But this is what she had made Maddie's sweater out of. And I think this had a nice like brownish gray look to it, and it's a thicker weight yarn. So I added that in with his hair, so to give him a little dimension and volume. And so I actually also wish I would have come down all the way further with his hair. I still might go ahead and do that. Come down to this, but on the picture that I saw, it was just a single strand. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I'll see if I probably can't because I just screenshotted someone else's picture. I don't know who posted it to give them credit. So I'm still debating on whether or not I bring the hair down even longer, but that's, you know, this is his top of his bald head, and that's like the little bit of a gray hair around the edge he has. His eyebrows, he's got some real big eyes. This is almost exactly like the picture. And then for the nose, I just stitched a chain across to feel how wide I needed it in order to get the tissue out. And then I would do a row and then a decrease on the ends and then another row and then a decrease on the ends. But I want to say on the bottom, I did 2 rows of even stitches, like 14 or 13. I did 2 rows, a chain and a row before I started the decrease. And then at the top up here, I did a couple rows of 3 and then I decreased to 2 and I just left it. So yeah, this is no pattern. I just kind of looked at, I mean, most of it's a box. You just have to know how to make circles for eyes and then figure something out for the nose. But I think the class is gonna love this. I do want to make another one, but make a cute one. So like maybe an elephant or maybe a horse, because horses have a big face, nose, muzzle. I'm not sure the body parts of anatomy of a horse, but I wanted to make one cute because this is funny, but not cute. To me, it kind of reminds me of those old guys in the Muppets that sit up in the balcony. You know, they're grumpy and they're fussy and they have big noses. And that's like, I was trying to get like one of those guys, and I just needed to, honestly, I think I need to make his hair more, bring it down a little longer and thicker. But I mean, this is already a little thicker than the picture. But there it is. And I will tell you, it probably took me, I started about 10 and I was probably done by 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I also got some lunch in there and I was watching videos and chatting, going to the bathroom, you know, just back and forth. It wasn't steady, straight work. So it took about 4 hours to make this guy. I haven't decided if I'm going to name him or maybe I'll let the class name him. I'm sad you can't see his mustache as well. But there it is. So these are my big 2 projects. Okay, so for the rest of the week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another video done this week, but on November 1st, you guys, November 1st is a big day for me. I am 90% sure today I'm going to take the day off, and because Michael's is opening in Oshkosh, and so I want to get there and do some vlogging, bring you guys in there, buy some Karen cakes, tour the school or the store, and I want to get all that done. The other thing that's happening on the November 1st is I will be opening, putting up a video. I'll actually film it ahead of time, of Hooks and Needles subscription box. I put a little teaser out on the Instagram reel. I'm not 100% sure how to do those. My daughter said I did it wrong. I'll try to have her help me with the next one. But yeah, I've been asked to be, what's that word called, honey? I'm not a representative. An affiliate with Hooks and Needles, and they have crochet, amigurumi, and knitting subscription boxes. And so I'm super excited. So I'm going to have an opening, and I told them I would do 5 videos or 1 full video and 5 segments in the month of November, and then I have another box to open in December. I can, at the end of this video, just go ahead and throw up the affiliate link because you get 20% off with the code SUMMER20. So I'll type that in the description of this video today too, so you guys can check it out before you see, if you already know. You already know, like, are you kidding me? I don't even need to see what's in it. I know I want a box. I love getting subscription boxes, and I have in the past. I had a knit crate, but then they kind of fizzled out. I always mess up their name. Jimmy Bean or Jim Bean or Jimmy Wool. I did them for one project, and then I canceled that one. I was a long time main person for Crochet Society when Bella was the curator of those subscription boxes. But then when they started bringing it, they dropped it to bi-monthly, raised the price, and all that hoopla. I'm like, I'm out. But I did get the advent calendar this year again. I didn't get it last year because we were in the hospital, but I did get the advent calendar. So I'm very excited to be back in the subscription box program. And I really love that this is specifically crochet too. That was one thing that I struggled with the knit crate is, and even actually, you know who else? I did another, I've done quite a lot of subscriptions. I did another one. I can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me as we're talking. And that was primarily a knit box, and they did a crochet pattern with it. And the reason I say that is because the more detailed, the better, not the better, but the more creative or designed project would be in knit. And then they had someone quick whip something together and crochet. That didn't have, you weren't really learning new crochet techniques in that. I can't remember the name of that box. It was that redheaded gal with the cute big glasses, and she really likes color teal. If you guys remember who she is. And I did maybe 6 months of her subscription box, and I just felt like it was more knit focused and it was harder knitting than I could do. So I'm very thrilled that this is going to be a crochet focus, because that's where my skills really lie, is crochet. And it has amigurumi and other little projects, so that will be really, really nice. So on November 1st, I'll have that opening coming out, and then as I make the project and go into bigger detail with it, I'll have little snippets in there. So those are coming out for the beginning of November. Otherwise, I'm just surviving the last couple days. November or October, the end of October is very busy for our family. Number one, it's the end of Q1 for school. That means report cards. And then it's Flynn's birthday, and then a niece's birthday, and a nephew's birthday. So, and then Halloween. So it is just bing, bing, boom for the last 4 days of this month. All right, you guys, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.